New York Yankees have a problem. Well, we got news just a few days ago that Gerrit Cole has some elbow discomfort, per quote, elbow discomfort. And when you hear the words elbow discomfort, it's never a good sign. Those are a couple of words you never want to hear associated with a pitcher, as well as any shoulder injury. Shoulders and elbows with pitchers are super vital, and when you hear them getting any sort of discomfort or injury with them, you can expect them to be out for a long time. Somebody who had Clayton Kershaw with a severe shoulder injury last season on his team, this is not good news for the Yankees. So I didn't really hear anything about Gerrit Cole really all spring long. Like, I saw him make a start, I think I saw like a highlight, but I wasn't hearing like, oh, Gerrit Cole has only pitched 2 innings. I haven't heard anything about that. He has only pitched 2 innings so far this spring, and the games have started since like 2 or 3 weeks ago. So to only pitch 2 innings, I'm not sure why that wasn't getting more of a headline this spring until just a couple of days ago it came out that he's pretty much injured and he's getting an MRI. And so by the time this video comes out, honestly, we're probably going to know the results. I would imagine it's been a couple of days. He's going to be out for the year or something along the lines, or he's going to be out for a little while. But I think the Yankees are in trouble here. Whatever the case is, they are in trouble. Now, of course, the Yankees could go out there and make a couple of phone calls. There are a couple of guys out there on the pitching market. Blake Snell, the reigning Cy Young Award winner, still unsigned. And Jordan Montgomery. Jordan Montgomery was actually a former New York Yankee, so he knows the Yankees pretty well. And if they want to give him a call, he's a pretty decent pitcher himself. So the Yankees have options, but I want to call that panic spending. When the guy just gets injured, your $324 million man, another $100 million at somebody else. Granted, I think with Montgomery and Snell, you're going to see some low years, some high AAV, kind of like we saw with Bellinger and Chapman. I think that's kind of what we're heading for, I would imagine. Maybe it's a 3-year deal for Blake Snell. Maybe they could do that. So they have Carlos Rodon locked up for $150 million over 6 years. That is a terrible contract, leading to be a pretty horrible contract, as Carlos Rodon has lost all of his confidence in the pinstripes. Of course, Aaron Judge, like a week ago, also was injured himself, right? He took a swing in spring training in a game and was taken out of the game, took a couple of days off, and now he's saying, oh, I should be ready by opening day. I should be ready. It was an oblique that Aaron Judge had, and Aaron Judge had, I think he's had a little bit of a problem with an oblique in the past. I could be wrong on that, don't quote me. Nonetheless, Gerrit Cole, $324 million, 9 years. Aaron Judge, $360 million, 10 years. The Yankees really going through it here with their two mega stars in Cole and Judge. And with those guys getting injured through the spring, that's not something you want to see. You want to get through spring healthy. You want to be out there on the opening day lineup introductions, and right now Cole and Aaron Judge are not on track. So what should the New York Yankees do? Like I said, do they go after Snell or Montgomery? Do they make a trade? I've heard discussions that they're already actively pursuing Dylan Cease. Dylan Cease, you know what, you've been around my channel, you know I like Dylan Cease a lot. I think he's an elite pitcher. I don't care he's in the AL Central. Give me Dylan Cease all day long. I think he's going to be a really good pitcher wherever he signs, if free agency in a couple of years. Yeah, Dylan Cease would be a great option for the Yankees if they want to make the trade. But again, this is something that you don't really want to do as a owner, GM, president. Make a panic spin, make a panic trade to save your season, and the season hasn't even begun. But if you're the Yankees, at least you want to find out now instead of like in June. Move right now in spring before the season begins to bolster up your team. But taking a look at the Yankees lineup, Juan Soto hitting a home run, every other game in spring training, lighting the world on fire, looking great in the Yankee pinstripes. Yankee season could be done if Aaron Judge and Gerrit Cole are out for any long period of time. Like, this Yankee team probably could stay afloat and maybe stay in the hunt for a wild card spot, but I wouldn't expect them to be elite as I would expect them to be elite with Cole and Aaron Judge. I had high hopes for this team going into the year, bringing in Juan Soto, making a bunch of trades for the outfielders. I like the Yankee team going into the year. Starting to get a little bit worried now. Yankee lineup without Aaron Judge is definitely not as scary on paper. You have a lot of holes there. Your rotation really does scare me a lot. Marcus Stroman, he's saying all the right things online. Happy to be Yankee, but is he that great? I think he's going to be like a 4 or a guy for the Yankees, maybe a 3 if he's at best. Carlos Rodon, what is the Rodon we're getting? Yankee fan, you need to see Carlos Rodon pitch lights out this year. Otherwise, it's going to be a long season. I'm just going to say that right now. If Carlos Rodon does not pitch good to an elite level this year, it's going to be a long season. It's kind of the wild card because the Yankees paid him to be that guy. So he kind of needs to be that guy, number 2 guy, right? Now with Cole out, likely, he needs to step up and be that guy, as he has kind of shown in the past. I have my doubts. But let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comment section about the New York Yankees and their injuries in spring training. Ever a good sign, and this is something you don't want to see with any team, especially the New York Yankees.